Hello everyone, good morning. So yep, this is where we are and we are live back again today. So how are you all? Good morning everyone. So how are you all? I just want to know a small hi or good morning from every one of you so that yes, we need to just do a lot of things today. So just go and put up something there. How are you all? And from where all you guys are today? I mean, like the same people are there. I mean, yesterday you were there, or today is the first time. I mean, who are the people who are like for the first time you are here and who were not there yesterday? Can I know their thing? I mean, like, can I know their names or something like that? Who were not there yesterday and today they are? Okay, so just put up there in the chat and yeah, and we are here. So yep, today we are having a lot of agenda to be completed, and today's agenda is going to be Elon Narra. I mean Hyderabadi guys. Kasa kaya tumi logo Marathi and Bangalore. Just teach me some Kannada now how to speak this thing in Kannada, and on top of it, eppadi irukenge, right? I mean eppadi irukange. So now that's what is like in Tamil and Gujarati Tamil cho, and other guys are from like Malayalam. I don't know. So yep, you can just okay. Hey Ruchika, you are joined today, and Ranjan Pancholi from Bangalore, Abhijit from Pune. So yes, great, amazing. Today we are having like somewhere around like 400 guys there. Just can you all do one thing? Just can you all go and fill up your attendance forms? I mean, are you able to see my screen? Yes or no? So in the description you all will be seeing one attendance link is there. Just go fill that link and complete your attendance ASAP. Okay, I just don't want to repeat it again guys. Just go and complete your attendance ASAP because it is very much important for you all guys to mark your attendance. If you don't mark your attendance, then don't come and complain me that hey, I'm not eligible for certifications. Okay, so yeah, just 1 minute, I need to shift my bookka stack. So yes, here where it is all about, like my whole desk is so much filled up. I'm actually putting up my bookka stack here as a mobile phone stand so that I can see your all chats when I'm talking to you all guys. So yes, just go fill that attendance forms, people. Just go fill that attendance form. If you don't fill that attendance form, then don't come and complain me that I'm not eligible for the certification. Okay, so yes, I have done a small jugaad here. And now let me just share my screen. Can we start now studying? Can we start studying? Just put up a small yes or a hi. Yes, we are ready to study, something like that. Okay, in the chat so that we can start. I mean our whole class today right now. Just put up something, no? So that it will be a kind of small mark for me also to start the class. Okay, so just put up something that yes, we are ready to start, something like that. Okay, then I'll be sharing my full desktop. Okay, here goes my, yeah, this is what is my whole chat looks, I mean this is what my desktop looks like right now today. Just 1 minute guys. Yep. Today is day two of our Python. Like why do we like yesterday? Shall we revise our yesterday's whole learning, what we have learned yesterday and what are we going to learn today? Shall we go ahead and revise it today for a little bit of while, that what are we going to learn today? And yes, so yesterday we have completed basics of like what we say, what is the full program is going to cover. The full program is going to cover till generators. In this you are going to get certified by these all people, and how to join. Go subscribe to YouTube and please share this thing now. If at all you feel that we are doing a good job in teaching you all guys in most interactive way, then just please go ahead and share it with your friends and family, because we want more and more people to teach them. Okay, so yes, these are our quick yesterday we saw what are the features like Python has and how to install Python. We'll be using Anaconda, which is a bundle which we will get all together once and then we will use. Then we saw what is code environment. Inside we saw the text editor, full IDE notebook, and we saw how to set up Anaconda. Just you need to go to Anaconda website and download that thing. That's it, nothing else. And today we are here all set for day 2 of Python. Okay, today we are all set for here for day 2 of Python. So what is that we are gonna do in day 2 in Python today though? Like today's whole stuff, first of all, go and mark your attendance guys. Now I think we are ready to go. So today we are gonna cover very much. Today our flight is going to be takeoff. Okay, if this is our flight, we need to today like get on the runway. Yesterday we were getting on the runway, and today we need to like boost our engines to get in the air. That's what we need to do today. So yes, today to boost off our engines, we will start with objects and data structures and variable assignments, and then if at all time permits, then we will go with loops, if else, comparison operators, and file handling. Okay, so that's what we will do if at all time permits. But I want to go today little bit slow. I mean, like not that much slow, but a little bit slower than what I generally teach, so that you all guys can be onboarded there with me. Okay, our goal is not to learn only Python. We want to excel in Python. We want to be the rowdies in Python. Okay, the best rowdies ever in Python. So for being the best rowdies ever in Python, we require a small amount of patience. So just be there. Okay, so today is it all about like get started with coding. So how to get started with coding? Okay, so will we be using, now we saw that there are three platforms in code. Okay, like there are three platforms to code: Notepad, then afterwards like that is a text editor, then IDE, and last one was Notebook. We will be using Notebook. So for that Notebook, I just need to go and open up Anaconda. Okay, so for opening up Anaconda, I just need to go and see Anaconda in okay, so this is what it will look like in Mac, and at the same time Anaconda Navigator is going to be there for you all guys also who are using it in Windows and all. You can download Anaconda from here, Anaconda, anaconda.com. Just go to anaconda.com and you will be able to download it. Okay, okay, so just let us wait for this whole thing to open up. I mean, yes, it's already open, sorry. Now as soon as you open Anaconda Navigator, you will be able to see this Jupyter notebook. Okay, inside this we have opened Anaconda Navigator. Inside Anaconda Navigator you are able to see Jupyter notebook. So this is what, just go and press launch here. Okay, just go and launch here. Okay, as soon as you launch, you will be able to see something like this. Okay, so as soon as you have went and launched it in this, you will be able to see something like this opening up in your particular browser. So that's how actually Anaconda opens up. So like Jupyter notebook opens up, and inside this we will create one new folder. Okay, we will create one new folder. As soon as you have done a new folder, here it should be untitled something. Okay, untitled. Okay, untitled folder. Let us open this with the same folder. Let us first rename this untitled folder. Step number 1, go to Anaconda Navigator, open Anaconda Navigator. Step number 2, open Jupyter Notebooks. Step number 3, create a new folder. Step number 4, rename that folder. So we are renaming that folder right now. Rename. So what we will rename it? Python with fantastic 5. Okay, I will call this batch as fantastic 5. So Python fantastic, let's upgrade Python fantastic 5. This is the group name. This is the batch name which I have just now thought about. So this is your folder. Inside this folder, whatever project, whatever notebooks we will create, that will come up. Okay, so step number 1, open up Jupyter, like Anaconda Navigator. Second, open up, launch Jupyter notebook from there. Third, inside Jupyter, once the Jupyter notebook is opened up, create a new folder. Fourth, rename that folder as Let's Upgrade Python Fantastic 5. Fifth one, create a new notebook, new Python 3 notebook. Okay, just go create Python 3 notebook and it will be there here. Now, sixth step, rename it. Rename it notebook. Notebook day 1. Okay, day 2. Today is day 2, sorry. Okay, today is our day 2. That's what you have to do. Clear? Are you guys still till now with me here? Please solve this issue. What is the issue? Okay, we will solve it later on, guys. Don't worry. Whatever issue is, stick with us. We will solve it later on. Everyone is with me till here right now. Just give me a high five if at all you all guys are here with me right now. Okay, just give me a small high five if you all are with me here till now. Okay, so just put up something in the chat, right? Okay, so as I can see, like lot many people have putting high fives. So now let's start with the first thing. That is the first topic of the day. The first topic of the day, which we are going to shoot it out right now, that is variable assignments. Okay, we are going to kill this variable assignments wala topic from our brain's confusion state. Okay, so what is variable assignments in Python? Okay, first topic of the day, what is variable assignments in Python? Okay, so now what's my name? My name is Sai. Okay, and I'm a human being and I'm having a name that is Sai. Clear? The same way, you all may be also having your names. Okay, you all are human beings with different characteristics. Okay, like like what we say, some characteristics, and you all may be having different names. Just like that, what we say, I have one of my friend known as Prasad. Okay, the same way, there are so many other people's name and they are having different characteristics. Now, in programming languages, okay, inside programming languages, let me just take this thing into different sheet. Okay, so now inside programming languages, you should be, there are a lot of values. There are like number values, there are like name, like your like string values. String values nothing else but characteristic values, like words. Okay, words are also having different values. There are decimal values, like what we say, that point values, na? So these are the different values. 12 is a number. Okay, number. This is a decimal number. Okay, this is a word. Okay, so these are the different things. For our understanding, we recognize them with this. Now we all know that every one of us has one name by which we are recognized in this whole world, right? The same way, each and every value, this is a value, this is a value, this is a value. So these all three values should also be having some name to call them. Okay, to call them. That's what is known as variable names. Okay, variable names are the names by which you can actually recall, or you can actually recognize a particular value in your programming language. All you guys clear here? Just give me a high five if at all you are clear. Okay, only one rule in the whole program here is, okay, just make sure that you are putting up a lot of things in comment. Okay, just make sure the things are there in the comment, that I can understand that, okay, you are understanding, yes or no. This is the only rule. If you're not understanding, stop me there. If you're understanding, just say yes. If you're not understanding, just put no. I will go back again. Okay, so that's the thing. So now, as I said, as human beings have name, the same way computer values, these all are values, should also have names. So these names by which these values will be known as is known as variable names. Okay, variable name. Okay, so now first thing till now, what we have taken down, variable name is complete. Okay, variable name is done. So we have undertaken variable name. Now what is variable assignment? Okay, now what is variable assignment? Okay, so now what is variable assignment? Variable assignment is this. Okay, let me just go ahead and do it. Some name. Okay, some name, like, now let me take Anmol. Okay, Anmol is equal to 100. Okay, now whenever I will call Anmol, this 100 will come in output. Okay, this is known as variable assignment. Okay, this variable is having this value, and whenever this variable is being called, this value is getting up here. Okay, now let us go and do ANJLI. Anjali is having one decimal value, 45.98. Okay, so now whenever I will call Anjali, ANJLI, Anjali, okay, so that is like 45.8. That's what it is coming up here. Okay, now let me just take up like Sunshine, Sunshine. Like, let us take one some very much book name is equal to like top visionaries, VISIO, top visionaries. So whenever I will call book name, that's time top visionary is coming up. So these all thing, whatever we have, okay, shall I zoom it out? Okay, so now here, see, this is a variable and this is a value. Whenever you are calling this variable inside programming language, this value is getting associated. Now you want me to draw and show how does this work? annotate. Just let me draw and show you. Okay, let me just go ahead and find something to draw as a whiteboard. Just 1 minute. I have so much whiteboard. I should put up whiteboard. Okay, whiteboard online. I'm actually finding something. Hey, I think I'm back again. Okay, I think I am is going down. Just see this thing. It is like literally down right now. So that's where it is, and I think we are back again into the whole live stream. So are we back again, guys? Just put me up a small yes now if at all you see that I'm back again. Yes, you are back. Thanks a lot. So this Geo router was giving me a problem. So you connected with my mobile phone. So I hope that I will be not going anywhere. And yes, it is where. So we have done with our what is variable assignments. Okay, we have lost like 300 students in one single shot. I don't know how I lost them. So yes, it is fine. Okay, it happens up sometimes, but okay, we are back again. Thanks a lot. So now what is that all about? Like let me start drawing it. Okay, let me just erase this thing. Okay, so let me just start drawing like what is variable values. So what is variable? Variable is just like what we say, like this is a name. Okay, inside this name is having one container. Okay, inside this container we are having one book. Okay, so this name, it's a name. Okay, it's a name which is like what we say, it's a book, and in this book, whenever you call this book variable, this particular this particular value should come up. This is the same thing. How it works in Python is this particular book name is a name of what we say, it's a name of a particular you can say how I have a name like Sai Kiran. That's the same way this particular this top visionaries is a value which is there inside a container, and that container is referenced using this particular like name, that is book name. Okay, this book name is like what is it? It's a variable name. It's a variable name. Okay, so that's what it is known as. It's a variable name. Is it clear, guys, right now? Is it clear right now? I hope that variable thing is done. So now let me just go ahead. So these are few rules of variable names. As I have said this, these are few rules in variable names. Names cannot start with a number. You should not give any name like this. 1 HP is equal to what we say like some what we say 100. If at all you give this thing, it will give you an error. So you cannot start a name with a particular number. Then you should not start you should not give any space in a variable name. A variable name should not have any space in between. So if at all you want to give any kind of space, that time you just put up an underscore, it will take up. That's the second rule. The third rule is you cannot use any of these symbols. So you should not use any of these symbols while declaring a name. Okay, so you should not use these kind of symbols while declaring a name. For example, 1 at HP is equal to 100. Okay, it will give you an error saying that like this is not valid. Okay, so that's the whole point. Clear? These are the few rules, and apart from that, okay, so now there is something known as PEP8. Okay, how government is there for making sure that our names are clear, right? Sai Kiran is a particular string. Okay, that string I cannot have now a Sai Kiran 117. I can't have something like this in my name, or else I can't have something like 1896. 1896170. This can't be my name. So government will never issue me something like in my birth certificate. They will never take this kind of name, right? So government has its own rule that how the name should be. The same way our Python also has PEP8 as a standard. Now what is this PEP8? PEP8 is like Python enhancement proposals. Okay, so Python enhancement proposals are a few rules which are being defined by the python.org using this Python. Let's see now, PEP Python enhancement proposals. So using Python enhancement proposals, we make sure that our all the names are on track and we are not we are not having any kind of glitch anywhere. So these are like index of Python enhancement proposals. Clear? So this is what is Python enhancement proposals is, and this is being done by Gudo van Rossum sir, and he makes sure that the whole names and all are like fine. Clear? So that's what it is, guys. Now let us just go ahead and see. There is one more feature in Python. Okay, there is one more feature in Python. There is one more feature in Python. That feature is known as dynamic typing. Okay, and statically typing. What is statically typed language and dynamically typed language? Now Python is a statically typed language. Python is it's a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed, L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E. Python is a dynamically typed language. Just keep this thing in mind. Now there is a question for the day. Now what is the difference between statically typed and dynamically typed language? Can you just go ahead and find it? What is the difference between statically typed and dynamically typed language? Can you just go and find that difference on Google and get me that difference? What is the difference between statically typed language and dynamically typed language? Okay, I'm just waiting here, guys, for you all guys to get me an answer. I hope that you will get me an answer. So we will see that thing later. Okay, not later, just until unless you don't get me the answers. Okay, now I can see there are a few answers coming in here. So the thing is, what is dynamically typed language? The dynamically typed language is where, let me just write first down statically typed language. Statically typed. How does statically typed language works? Okay, statically typed language works like int ABC is equal to 10, or it's like float XYZ is equal to 18.5. Okay, and here you will write now char or like char, whatever you call it, char name is equal to inside the string let's upgrade. Okay, so this is the way statically typed language works. Okay, this is the way how statically typed language works. But in inside dynamically typed language, dynamically typed language, okay, inside dynamically typed language, we don't have anything like what we say. We don't have anything like int, float, and all these things. What we have is simple. ABC is equal to 100. Clear? Then what we say, XYZ is equal to 110.4, for example. Okay, now we are here having like name, for example, name is equal to let's upgrade. Okay, that's the way it works. Okay, so we don't have any such thing like what we say, how we were having here char, float, and int, right? We don't have anything like this. So you can directly start coding with the help of this dynamically typed language. Okay, so now what are the examples of dynamically typed language? Dynamically typed language, there are two examples. JavaScript is a dynamically typed language. At the same time, Python is a dynamically typed language in which you don't have to specify the data type. Okay, in which you don't have to specify the data type. Okay, and in this you have to specify the data type. That's what it is, guys. Is it clear till now here? Is it clear till now here? You don't have to specify data types in dynamically typed language. You have to specify the data types in statically typed language. Okay, till now any question, just please put up there in the comments. I'm there to give the answer. Someone of you is asking what is this markdown and all in the drop down. Markdown gives me to write down notes. Okay, it gives me option to write down notes. Okay, here it is a note, it is not a code. So whenever I want to write a code, I will select a code. Whenever I want to make it like notes, I will make it like markdown and I will write something. So it will be notes. And if I want to convert it back to a coding block, so I will convert it back to coding block, and I can write down here code. Okay, so this code will run. This is the feature of like a notebooks. So yes, okay. So Java, okay, now what are statically typed languages? What are the examples of statically typed languages? Statically typed languages are Java, your C, C++, and what else is like Java, C, C++ is done, and PHP. So these all are like what is your statically typed languages. Python is a dynamically typed language. Is it clear right now, guys? Okay, I hope that is. So how to run code? Okay, so now as soon as you have, okay, now let me just give you a few basics of Anaconda. Okay, we are done with variable assignments, guys. We are done with variable assignment. What is variable assignment? Variable assignment is giving up a name to a particular data. Okay, and that's what is known as variable assignments. A variable assignment has few rules which we all need to follow. That what are that few rules which we need to follow is these are the rules. A name cannot start with number. It should have no spaces. Instead of space we should use underscore, and we should not be using any of these kind of like symbols anywhere. Okay, so that's what are the like few rules. And Python enhancement proposal 8 is the version which is being used. Python enhancement proposals are the proposed way of writing down names and all in our particular Python. Okay, so yes, that's what it is, guys. And what are the pros of dynamically typed language? Dynamically typed language, the pros are very easy to work, faster development time. What are the demerits of what are the demerit of like what we say dynamically typing language is may result into unexpected data types. We will see that going forward, and you need to be aware of the type. Okay, we will see this thing going forward. Is it clear? Is it clear till now here, guys? Everyone is clear with it? Everyone is clear with this till now? Just give me a small heads up, something, and I will go ahead and we will do it. Why you wear cap in house? Okay, it's my own way. I actually like do wear cap everywhere, so that's why I'm wearing cap here also. So that's the whole point there. Okay, guys. Use of raw NB. So raw NB is like raw notebook convert. It is like not necessary for us to remember. Okay, so now the second topic of the day. Okay, we are done with what? Okay, let me just write it down. What all we are done with? Then let me just. We are done with variable assignment. Okay, we are done with variable assignment. Okay, I'm just pasting it up here. Now our next topic is notebook basics. Okay, next topic for the day is notebook basics. Clear? So yeah. Okay, so now what is this Jupyter notebook? Okay, we have seen that. Okay, what are the steps to open up a Jupyter notebook? We have seen that. Launch Anaconda. Inside Anaconda you will have Jupyter notebooks. Just launch that. After that you will have this particular like folder coming in. Inside this folder create a new notebook. Create a new folder. Inside this folder just and rename that folder. After renaming that folder, create a new notebook. Now what is this notebook all about? This notebook is a place where you actually can write down code. Okay, this is a code. Clear? This is a code. In this, like what are the few tools of this whole notebook? Notebook is a place where you can write down code, where you can write down the descriptions and titles. I mean, like for our understanding, we can take down notes, and we can also like make sure that we are giving headings, we are writing down description, we are writing down code, and the code is also running, and the output is also there in the same thing. This is the perfect tool for learning any language. Okay, but for Python this is mostly preferred. Not only Python, for data science, AI, ML, machine learning and all, this is the tool which is mostly preferred in the whole industry. So this is what is known as notebook environment. Let us now go and see few features about this. Okay, So this is file. You can create a new Python notebook using this. Okay, you can make a copy of the same notebook and you can revert to some checkpoints. You can download this thing in different formats. Then afterwards you can edit few cells. Now this everything is a cell. Okay, now everything is a cell. Now everything here is a cell. Now this is a coding cell, and as soon as you run this thing, for running a coding cell you require two buttons, that is shift plus enter. Okay, run a code using shift plus enter. Okay, shift plus enter, you just do, it will run. You are seeing here it's 14. As soon as I do it here, it's 15 right now. And again here unmol is there, I'm running again. This is a coding block. So unmol value I'm getting, that is like as soon as I done it is 16 and I got the unmol's value in output. This is the input, this is the coding input, and this is the output. That's what is known as a notebook environment. And whenever I want to take down like notes and title, I can do it with the help of like heading, or I can do it with the help of markdown. Markdown is like noting down the whole thing. Clear? So yeah, that's what I mean. This was the code. I mean a is equal to 1, b is equal to, what is that, b is equal to 2. Now a plus b. Okay, a plus b is equal to 3. That's what it is. It's a coding block. Okay, now it's a markdown. Markdown for notes. Okay, markdown for notes. Now here it is. I'll just go and select here markdown, and here you write down, hey guys, these are our notes. Clear? And there is one more type, that is this. This is like a raw type in which it will not convert anything. It is just there as one of the cell. It's a raw NB convert. You can convert this thing back to, I mean, what we say, coding thing. You can convert the same thing to notes. Okay, it's just like inactive thing. It's like an inactive cell. Okay, it's an inactive cell which you can convert into a coding block later on as per your convenience. Okay, it is sometime what happens now. I want to write a code, but I'm not sure about that code. मुझे पता नहीं है. I don't know. I'm not sure about that code at this point of time. Like if ABC is equal to 2 or something, I'm just writing it down, and later on, like I'm just putting up here pass. I just keep it here. So whenever I want to convert it, I can convert it back to like markdown. Either I can convert it back to a code. Clear? That you can do on your own basis. That's why we use NBs, and NBs are used for like converting it to like different things. Okay, so now we are having heading also here. The last one is like heading. Inside notebook itself you can have, inside markdown also you can have heading. This is a heading tag for our notes and code. Clear? So this is a heading, and you can get a particular headings reference also. Okay, that's the whole way. This is in is like nothing is but it's a inline coding cell. It's a cell with like square brackets and empty, because as soon as you run this thing, it will give you the sequence. Okay, this is 17. After, like, see, now this is giving a sequence. Now let us come with from the top 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 26. 26 is a coding block. Again we will have here one more something, some kind of code here, and it will be done. Okay, so that's the whole point. I hope that we are done with notebook basics. Are you guys done with notebook basics? Can we go ahead? Can we go ahead? Okay, now one more thing is like you can stop whenever you are done with some kind of like infinitely it is running. That time you can have this interrupt kind of thing, and you can interrupt it, and that's it, nothing else. Help is there for like to see, I mean, what all you start using it and you will understand it more and more. Okay, so can I go ahead, guys? Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Just give me yes. Okay, thanks a lot for this. Okay, so now it is all about like okay, so now what's the next topic for today? The next topic for today is objects, and these are objects and data structure. So now we need to start our what and why are objects and data structure there. Okay, let me just convert. Okay, let me just take a lot of space in between and give a heading here. Okay, inside this I can put it as like objects and data yes, data structures. So why, I mean, like, what are objects and what are data structures? Now I don't know this thing. Please help me out getting out of this. Now what? Just go Google around. What are objects and data structures? Just go Google around. Get me the answer. What are objects and data structures? I literally want to know that. What are objects and data structures? Help me about this thing. I literally want to know this thing. What is this objects and data structures? I want to know that. Okay. So as per your answers, I am getting objects and data structures. Okay, it should be a markdown. Okay, markdown. Objects and data structures are kind of containers, different kind of containers in which we can store different kind of data which can be used for our programming purpose. Okay, so now just to explain you guys more and more. Okay, so what are data structures? Okay, I have this board now. Inside this board, let me just connect my particular mouse. Okay, let me just connect my mouse. Just 1 minute. Inside my mouse, yes. Having a MacBook Pro is like, this is the biggest problem. So you need to have a lot of n number of connectors, and and my mouse is not working yet. I don't know why. Yes, please, it's not working. Leave, let it go, die. So it's fine, I'll do it this way only. So you're having like different kind of like jars. Okay, this is a jar. Okay, this is a jar. Okay, which can hold air. Okay, this is another jar. Okay, it can hold, okay, this is WATER, water. Okay, fine. And there is one more jar which can hold cashew nuts. Cashew nuts. Clear? So this is a big yep, that's what. So we are having 3 different jars, and 3 different jars can hold 3 different data, like 3 different things. Okay, now water wala jar can't hold cashew nuts, and water wala jar can't hold air. So these are like jar number 1, jar number 2, jar number 3. Right? Clear? So that's the whole point. Okay, so this is jar number 1. Okay, this is jar number 2, this is jar number 3. These are the 3 different jars which can hold their kind of values. The same way, our data structures are kind of like these kind of jars. Okay, there is one jar which can only hold whole numbers, that is known as integers. The second jar which can only hold float numbers. Okay, these are the kind of like decimal numbers. The third jar which can only hold the string numbers. Okay, string are like what we say. Fine, the string are like your words. Okay, sentences. So these are kind of like different jars. Let me put it up. These are kind of different jars to store different what we say, different things. Okay, that's what. Now for storing, okay, now for storing any kind of like let's just go back here. Okay, the first thing is which we need to store as a human being, there are few data types which needs to be stored in programming. Okay, so there are few data types which needs to be stored in programming. Okay, so now what are that few data types which we need to store in programming? Okay, what are that few data types which we need to store in programming? Can you just please put it across? What are the few data types which we need to store in programming? I'm just waiting for your answers. The first one is integer. The second one is floating. This is a decimal number. The third one is a number in which you can write down vanakkam also, namaste also, namaskaram also, namaskara also, everything. And then we have list. It's an array kind of thing. It's a like a container with lot of containers inside it. Okay, different kind of containers inside it. We are having dictionary with each container having a different name to be called as. This is dictionary. We are having one set with a container with only unique containers in that, only unique values in that. We are having tuple, which is like one time usable or one time only kind of container in which you can put up things only for one time. Then we are having one more container which only stores 0 or 1. Okay, so these are the different containers as per our human being. Clear? As per our human being, these are the different containers. Okay, what all containers we got it? First is int, which stores whole numbers. Let us go. Clear? Fine. So the first thing is all about what we say that integer. Integer stores whole numbers like 1, 2, 3, 1000 or like 3 lakh something. Okay, so these are the different kind of, these are whole numbers. So now how whole numbers are being okay, we are done with these two. Now we are done with also notebook basics. Now we are with our data structures. Clear? So now integers, what are integers? Now for example, let us take up someone's name so that I don't mess it up. Like num number one, it is like 100. Okay, so number 2 is also like the 1000. It was number 2 is 100. Okay, so now when you do type, type is a by default function to find out what is this data container is all about. This is a name of a container. This is a name of a container. Now what this container is containing, if at all you want to know, what you will do, type and all, it will give you int. So it is containing integer value. That's what it is saying. Now you will go and do it like for type num2. It is also giving that num2 named container is containing integer value. If at all you will just go and say that print num2, it is printing the value of number 2 container is 100. That's what it is printing. Clear? Is it clear guys how to actually define a particular data structure here in integer? Integer is this is only with integer. Now we are having one more markdown. In this markdown we'll put float. Okay, float is all about decimal numbers. Okay, there is a second type of container in our data structures. The second type of container in data structure is floating numbers, in which you put down values like 12.3. It's a decimal number. You have 56 point something. Then you have 67 point something. Then you have like this point something. Okay, it should be like point. Okay, this is how it works. So these are all known as our floating numbers. Okay, this is float is equal to decimal numbers. How it will, number 3 is equal to 12.3. Clear? Now you have to do type num3. What is number 3? Number 3 is float. So it's a dynamically typed language. You don't have to put anything like float and all. Okay, don't have to put like this. You just have to do it this way. It will get understood by itself. Clear? It will be understood by itself. Clear guys? Everyone clear? Everyone clear guys right now till here? Now float is done. Now the third part starts here is float is this number with decimal points. The third one is string, that is str. Okay, str is the way by how Python recognizes it. Now the third way is all around string. String is words and sentences. Okay, so for example like Sai Kiran, then we have LetsUpgrade, then we have Python, that's the word. Then we are having here that is Niren, Niren, Okay, so these are the different words. Okay, how we are having, these are the different words. Now Python should also recognize these words now. How? Name1 is equal to, inside double quotes, you have to write down SAIKIRAN. That's it. So now as soon as you go and print name1, you will have this Saikiran here, and yep, if at all you just go and do type name1, you have str. Okay, you have str. Clear? And one more thing, it is, you can use double quotes or you can use single quotes also. You can use double quotes as well as you can use single quotes. Okay, both does work here. There is no difference between double quotes and single quotes. Both work here. We are currently changed it to single quote. We were also using double quotes. Is it clear, guys, till now? Yes. Is it clear? If at all it is yes, it is clear, then we will go ahead. Okay, Krishnagiri, your question is like, is there any exam or not for certification? You have to submit your project and you have to submit your examination successfully, then only you will be getting certified. Okay, it's not like that. You have to submit a lot of your assignments to get eligible for that exam. Okay, that's how it works. So I hope that it is clear. Yes, and let's go ahead and now inside name. Okay, inside name1, after putting, this is a variable name, name1. After this name1, if at all you keep this one dot. Okay, after this dot you just do a tab press. Okay, you just press your tab. You will see these different kind of functions are there. Okay, there are different kinds of function for like for a string which are available. Okay, these are by default functions. Now what are by default functions? Now this name is a string type. What is this name? This is a string type. By default inside Python there are few functions which are associated with your string. Clear? Which are associated with your string. So as soon as it has got that, okay, it's a string, it gets this particular different kinds of functions in this. Okay, is lower, it will check. It's not is lower. Now what is this is lower? Is lower is something like all the words in this particular string are lower type, yes or no, that's what it is checking. Okay, the s is there, so that's what it is now saying that it is not lower. Okay, this dot function, after the dot you are having all the functions, right? After the dot you are having these all different suggested functions. These are the functions which are there in this particular by default functions. These are known as by default functions. Okay, now where does this by default functions are being used? Okay, after dot. Okay, let me just put it across here. This after this. After this name1 dot. So now let us just do not capitalize. Let us do like lower. Okay, so it is a, this is a example of using by default function. Okay, by default function in Python. Clear? So that's how, I mean, you can use a by default function in Python. Is it clear, guys? To know the data type of variable, we use the type thing. Okay, and to actually access all the by default functions, we use this particular dot operator, and after dot operator we use this particular thing. Okay, so that's how it is all about. Clear? So that's how it goes across, and okay, so that's how it is. Clear? So these by default functions are being used when you are programming. Okay, when you are programming large programs and you want some kind of like weapons. Now programming is what you know all about, understanding building logics and understanding how to code. That's it. It's all about like programming anytime. Inside Python also you will understand various weapons. When you go to, I mean, war, right? What you will do, you will have one gun, you will have one what we say knife, you will have one like different kind of like laser guided missiles and all. So you will have these all. These are your weapons for winning that war. But what is the basic thing? The basic one. Clear? So now that war is our real world programming, real world like making programs for real life. For winning that war, you need to be literate enough in these basic things. Clear? If at all you are very much rock solid in these basic things, then you can win any kind of like war any point of time. Clear? That's what it is all about, like programming. So how to use by default feature in Windows? It's the same thing. Put up dot and press this tab. Press tab. Okay, here let me just write this also. Write dot after the what we say after the variable name and press tab key. Okay, so that's how you can get all the by default functions. Clear? Yep. So now white flag is also taken in war. Okay, dot function is not working. Dot, I mean, just put up dot and do here the tab, the things. If it is not getting after dot, okay, let me just try any other keys also there or what. No, for me it works dot, and then afterwards let's just press tab. It works. It works in even Python. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just try it. If you are not able to do it, then just go and Google it out. Okay, I have asked you to Google it at any point of time. Okay, so now let me just execute one more thing. One more thing is like index of, let us say, s is 0. Now okay, now you will understand. Now let me just not confuse you right now itself. Name dot center, like name dot center, inside center, not center, leave that. Okay, count, let us take count. I don't want to confuse you guys, that's why I'm actually like SAI. Now I is like repeating 2 times in my name. That's what it is saying. In my name there are 2 times I coming up. That's what it is saying, and it is counting the name and it is giving me. Okay, these are one of the by default function. Let me just go ahead and see that whole thing here. Okay, so let me just take it markdown, and inside markdown let me just put up one more heading. The heading is, what's the next data type? What's the next data type? The next data type is list. I hope that you all have understood. Ordered sequence of characters is known as string, and inside this you can give this kind of different strings. Clear? Now let us go ahead and see what are like list. What is list? Clear? What is list in general? What is list? List. What is list? A list is this, na? A list is this. Milk 1 liter. Okay. Then afterwards flour 1 kg. And afterwards we have what? Dairy milk, silk 10. Okay, this is what is a list is all about. Okay, this is what is list all about. Clear? And list of items, that's what is a list. So now the same way, we need one container which has the list of all the items which we require. Wait, no. We need one container which has the collection of different data types inside it, and those data types are accessible. This is my own definition which I am giving to you. Maybe my spelling mistakes will be there, so I'm very sorry for that, but yes, you can just go and correct me up, okay, wherever I'm wrong. So now here you can just put up like this. So our list should be like list. Inside our list should be like having 12 as a number. Then one more thing, it should be like 45.2 also as a thing. We should also have string. That string should be like let's upgrade, and one more can be our one more sub list can also be there inside our sub list. 34, 45, you can do whatever it is. Okay, so okay, this one sub list. Okay, so this is how you can have a list. Clear? So yeah, that's how. Now let us go and get this thing. Let us see the first definition. The definition says that ordered sequence of objects. Ordered sequence of objects, that's what it says. Inside ordered sequence of objects, ordered, press that ordered sequence of objects, and the objects can be done in this way. So now let us go and define it. LST, don't write list. Okay, if at all you write list, you will see one green color kind of thing. If at all, this is a by default name. If at all you are changing the by default name, then you will have lot of problems. So that's why it's a by default reserved keyword. List is a by default reserved keywords, and whatever the reserved keywords will be there, you will be able to identify it with the help of this green color. Okay, so if at all you are seeing green color, then don't put that name. Just take it to something lst. You have to, the syntax is square brackets. Inside square bracket, put up all the elements which you want, the different data types which you want. Okay, and let's upgrade. And later on we have one more sublist also. Inside the sublist we have two numbers, 34, 45. Clear? That's how is our list. If at all we go and print this list is printing. Now if we do type and we just give ls, and one more thing is list dot, people who are having problems, hold on, I will give you time to speak, hold on. Okay, now if you at all you put it in the chat, it will vanish away. If at all it vanishes away, then I will not be able to solve it even after. Okay, hold on, I will give you time. I will give you time after every 10 minutes. Okay, now let me just complete list. I will ask you questions, that time you put up. Okay, clear? Deal? I hope you all are like with me right now. Okay, just this is done. Now if at all you want to like access, what is our whole definition? We need one container which has the collection of different, which can store store collection of different data types inside it, and those data types are accessible. Okay, so that's what our definition says. So we have one container. This is our container. Our container is inside the square brackets. Inside the square brackets we have kept different data types. Okay, we have kept different data types, and inside this we have also one more container, sub container. Inside the sub container we have other data types too. Clear? That's how we have defined a container. Defining a container is done. Now how to access them? Okay, how we can access them? LST. Now this container has some names. Okay, what are the names of these container? These container have different names. Now what are the different names of this container? Let me just take a screenshot of it and let me just put it across in this thing. Clear? Let me just bring it here. Okay, I would not be able to bring it, I think. I want to, I don't know how can I get that thing. Okay, I can get it different way around. Just 1 minute. So it is there on my desktop. Yes. And from my desktop, I just need to take it to this annotate. Clear? So that's where it is coming up. Where it is. Login for, oh, what is this? Just 1 minute, guys. Whiteboard online. I want to draw a few things. That's why I'm actually doing this way. So just give me 1 minute. I will upload this thing into start drawing. Okay. Now let me just upload the same thing here. Okay. So now our code is here. Done. Place image. So please place the image. Where is my image? So yes, my image is there. Okay. All the guys are with me here till now. All the guys are with me till now here. Okay. So inside this we have this particular image, and now let me just go and draw a few things. Okay, now this is the full container. Inside this container, each one of the container has one value. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this whole thing, the sublist will be like 3. Okay, so now inside the sublist we have two different elements. Then again it will be inside our sublist we will be having 3, 0, and we are having 3, 1. Okay, these are the addresses. Now how your whole homes, I mean, your homes are also having, if at all you're staying in one society, in your society you will be having different homes, right? I mean, different addresses for your particular home. Okay, the same way your house has one address. That address in the Python, this container starts with, what we say, that starts with our 0. It starts with 0 and it all is ordered. So if at all I want to get this particular let's update, what I need to do, list, then afterwards 2, list 2, I mean get me the address of 2. So how to write that thing, list, inside the square bracket just write down 2, that's it. It will give me the let's upgrade, it will get me the let's upgrade here. Okay, if at all I want to get this 45, if at all I want to get this 45, okay, how can I get this 45? 45 is there in, it is in 3, inside 3 it is 3 1. Okay, 3 1, 3 0 is 34, 3 1 is 45. So we just need to do what? So we just need to do is LST inside 3 1. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, sorry, it should not be like this, it should be like this, 3 1. Okay, so there are two different inside, this is a container, this is the container's first address is 3, inside that one more container is there, that container is like the address is 1, so it will get me 45. Is it clear right now? How can you actually call these different kind of container, how can you access different kinds of like these things? I hope that you have understood it. Yes, just if at all yes, then please go ahead and put it across, yes, we have understood, and I'll go ahead. So I hope that you have understood it. Now let us see what all by default functions are there for list. Okay, by default functions for list are this. So it is something like lst dot, and you put it across. It has append, one of the feature. What does append do? Append will add on. This is getting added in the end. Okay, now if at all you do lst, you will see one of the element is added in the end. Okay, so this is how I mean append works, lst dot append, the by default function. Now you have others also, lst dot, let us now pop it, let us now pop, okay, let us now use pop, pop, okay. So the last one, the last element had got removed. If at all now you do lst, now you will see that the last one has been removed. Okay, so that's the way you can use the lst dot different by default functions. It's going to be there in your today's assignment, guys, just stick around. So that's how I mean LST is done. Now we are having the different another topic. We are done with integers, we are done with float, we are done with string, we are done with the list. Now the fifth one is dictionary. What's the fifth one? Dictionary. Clear? Now what is dictionary? Now what is dictionary? Dictionary says that unordered key value pairs. Unordered key value pairs. Now what is a dictionary? Let us go and find out a dictionary. Okay, Oxford dictionary. Okay, let us just go and find out Oxford dictionary. And what is this all dictionary about? Oxford dictionary is a place where you can actually write down any kind of word list home, for example. Okay, so you have go to list. This is how your dictionary looks like. I mean, it has like able. Inside able, if at all you click this able, or like if in your dictionary that word will be there, and after the word there will be a definition of that word. Clear? That's what a dictionary in real world. Clear now? I mean, you have some word, inside that word you have a full list of that words, and inside that word each word will be having a different meaning. Clear? It is not like, okay, it is not like it is not like that. I mean, okay, it should be called as like dictionary, get the 0th position person. It should be abandon, then afterwards ability, able, about. That's the, I mean, like these all are the keys, and this each key is having a value attached to it, right? Each key is having a value attached to it. That's what is known as key value pairs. Okay, now how to write down this key value pairs and where we use this key value pairs in real world. Okay, let me just put it across in this heading. It's all about like DICT. Let me just copy this spelling. I don't want to do any mistakes. Dictionaries. Okay, now dictionary is all about unordered key, okay, unordered key value pairs. Okay, that's what it is. It's an unordered key value pair. That's what the official definition is. just like our normal dictionary have a word and some value attached to that word. The same way we will have a key attached to a value. Clear? That's what is our definition we are saying. And one more addition to it, we will access the values using those keys. Okay, those keys will also act as ALSO, those keys will also act as our what we say that our house numbers. Clear? So that's what is our dictionary's full definition is all about, along from my core of the heart, from my understanding to this date. This is what is known as dictionary's definition. Okay, so now let us see that what is that made dictionary come to existence. Okay, we will come there later on, but first of all let us go and DICT, if you will do, it's coming in green color, that means we should not use it, we should use DIT. And dictionary is being the syntax of writing dictionary is inside this curly braces, which is also known as like curly braces. Okay, curly brackets or curly braces, that's what it is known as. Inside this we need to give key 1, and it can have some value 45 or like 100 maybe. Then the second key number 2, and it will have some value known as, let us take 56. Key number 3, it has some value known as 78. That's how. And now dit dot get, inside this get you just put key number. Okay, inside this get you need to put key 1. What happened to this 1 minute? Key 1 is not defined. There is some kind of problem, guys. Just 1 minute. Achha, K should be capital, sorry. The K should be capital, that's why it was not coming up. And yes, that's what. So now you can get a particular name like this also, and like this also get. Okay, so in this also it will work. Clear? So it is key. I mean, you should not prefer this kind of thing. Why? Because if at all you do some kind of mistake here, it will throw you an error. Like let us take key number 9. It is not defined in this thing. If at all you try getting it with the help of the square brackets, it will throw you an error. It will not handle that error. Instead you do the same thing here. It will give you empty thing, but it will not throw any error. That's why this kind of like thing should not be practiced. This should be practiced. Clear? So now that's the way we get our value which is attached to a particular string. Can we get this notebook day 2 for reference? I'll upload this thing, don't worry. I'll upload this thing. I'll give you this notebook, don't worry. Okay, so yes, now you have you understood what is happening up here. Now let us go and genuinely do something. Now I want to store value of some person. Okay, I want to store some value of some person in a container. I have one container. In this container I want to store value of a particular person. What all values of a particular person should be stored in this? It should be like name, it should be age, and it should be email ID. Okay, name, age, email ID, mobile number possibly. Okay, these are the 4 details. How can you store this thing in a container? One way to store this thing is can be a list, because our list is also doing that. But list is like having a manual way. You should have that understanding. 0th position will have our name. 1 position will have our email ID. 2nd position may have our age. The 4th position may have our mobile number. That's the way, I mean, how it works. Okay, in list. But like with list it is little bit complicated. Now you want to store that data with some reference tag. Okay, you want to store that data with some reference tag. That time you will use this particular dictionary. DIT person details is one of the dictionary. Inside this dictionary let me just go and put up name. Inside this name, let me just put up Sai. Okay, and after this, let me have my what we say email. My email is very much accessible to every one of you. That is Sai at LetsUpgrade. Okay, then we are having different one more. It is mobile number. Okay, my mobile number is not accessible to many of that, so that's why 0000000. Okay, now what's my okay, now age is kind of, you can say 5 years. Okay, that's the way it is totally now storing the. So now this dit can be used, dit person details dot get what, get name. It will get me Sai. Okay, now the same thing can be used to get my mobile number, mobile. So it is getting my mobile number. Okay, when you want to use it for like a collection of data, that time you use dictionary. Is it clear right now, guys? Is it clear? When you use a dictionary, is it clear? When you use a dictionary, when you want a particular like what we say, a collection of values to be stored with some reference keys. Okay, in that time you use it in particular what we say, this dictionary, and you don't have any kind of like address numbers here. There is no number. The address is with the help of the name. It is just like list is having your house numbers. Okay, house number 1, house number 2, house number 3, house number 4, house number 5. This is like house numbers. Okay, but dictionary is a kind of, in a society you are having your house name. For example, my house name is like Sai Nivas. Okay, for example, okay, it's like Baba Nivas. So if it is like Baba Nivas, then okay, what is Baba Nivas in Hyderabad? It is our home in some society. Okay, it doesn't have any number, so it is just like that. It works here. Okay, so is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Why the hell it is buffering right now? I'm having tough time today with bufferings. If at all I'm back again, please let me know. If at all I'm back again, please let me know. I literally want to know that if at all I'm back again. Okay, if we keep same value but different if we keep same key but different value, then which value should be print? Okay, that time what will happen is, that time your different kinds of like what we say. Achha, I'm back again. Okay, fine, I'm back again. Thank you, I'm back again. Okay, so that time what will happen, the last value will be printed. Okay, now we are heading towards okay, default functions. What are the by default functions of dictionary? dit dot it should be now code. Okay, so now dit dot you just do like tab. Inside this you will be able to just do this keys. It is getting you all the keys. What are the keys of this particular dictionary? Okay, so dit dot, let us do items. Okay, it will get me all the items which are there in this particular thing. Okay, now it is like dit dot values is also there. Okay, it will get me values. Okay, 156, 78. Clear? So this is how I mean the by default functions work with okay, okay, so now let's go ahead and see what is the next data type. The next data type is set. Now what is this set? Set is like unordered collection of unique objects. Okay, unordered collection of unique objects. Clear? Unordered collection of unique objects. So now I'm sorry guys, I don't know, my router is, and I'm using my mobile hotspot, and that's where it is giving me a small problem. So please adjust, rewind if at all you are lost somewhere, because that's the way I mean I think you can have your classes today. But all the people who are having problem, don't worry, we have a lot of recorded content that you can consume, but I just want you guys to be connected with me live. Okay, so what are set? Set are like unordered unique objects. Now to recall you, remember your 8th class maths. You had you had set in that, which used to uh, what we say that which used to have all the unique values in the from all the collections, right? The same way Python has as a data type which stores all the unique values from the given given collection of data types. Clear? So now where this thing is being used, I still not revealed it across. It may be used in a lot of statistics and all, but yeah. So now how we can use this set is like, let us do, I mean, SETS, it's there, STS, let us do STS. In the curly braces, you can have your all the values whatever you want to have. I'm repeating values just because I want to repeat as many times as I can, and let me have 2 times I and all. Okay, now as soon as I run this thing, and if I go and I print STS, you will see all the duplicate values are being written and I'm only having unique values. So this is the whole feature of like what we say set, in which it removes all the duplicate values from the given collection. So this is the collection which we gave. It removed all the duplicate values and it kept only the unique values in its own proper method. Okay, so that's the way it works, and this is what is set. It is being used when you are working a lot with your statistics. That's it. It is like converting your converting your original collection and removing all the duplicates and having only the what we say unique values, particular list. So that's what is like set is all about. Set is being used. Sets are being used. Sets are being used for user authentications. User auth is like one email ID should be there only. One email ID should be there only at one time in the whole list, right? So user authentications, and with stats, while working with Excel datas, Excel data to remove duplicates from the data. That time we use this thing. Clear? Okay, my 8th class. Okay, 8th to 12th. It was there till 12th, I remember. Okay, so that's what is set. Now let us go to the second last thing for the day. Okay, the second last thing for the day is tuple. Okay, now what is tuples? Yes or no? Yes, I think we are back again. Are we back again? Hello. Are we back? Hey, I think I'm back again. I'm back again, I think. Okay, so yep, here where it is, and let's see. Okay, we complete the whole thing. So okay, so we were there here on tuple. So what is that whole tuple is all about? Tuples are nothing just but a different kind of like data structure in which you have it is like, I'm very sorry guys, I need to get a Ethernet connection very soon in my home because I can't depend on this wireless router. See, it is giving me red color signal. I hate this thing so much. Saving me. Geo is like, oh, okay, so fine. I have this tuple. In this tuple they are okay, so what is tuple? So we wanted another kind of like data type in our Python that can actually store the data forever. Once we write that data, we should not change that data. Once we write down some data inside this container, it's seal pack. It should not change ever in my whole lifetime. Even I die, it should not change the data. Okay, it's like Sai Kiran's date of birth was on some XYZ on some XYZ year. Okay, so now this data should not be changed anytime. Okay, should not be changed anytime. Even if I die, it should not change, right? So it should be stored in an immutable manner. Immutable means a thing which will never change. Okay, which will never change. Clear? So that's what is like known as tuples, and here where we are. So tuples is all about a data type which never changes the data. So if you just do this tup and you just put it here, so it has like this all the you can't add anything here afterwards. You can only just count, and you can count only how many times a particular value is there and how many times a particular what we say tup dot index. Okay, so what is the particular index, or like what is that thing? Okay, so that these are only by default functions. You can't do much. I mean, it's like one time you have done it, it's there in your programming forever. Okay, it's there in your program forever until unless your program don't die. Okay, so we cannot add any element after once we have written it. We can't modify it, we can't like change it, we can't do anything with that. Okay, that's what is like tuple. These kind of like data types are being used. Okay, this kind of data type is being used for what, you know, is being used for this kind of data type is being used for storing your private keys while developing Python based APIs and softwares. Okay, so that's what you can do. I mean, while developing something, once you don't want to change any kind of data, that's where these all things are being there. Okay, so I hope that you guys have understood, and I think we can go ahead. Okay, so this is what is all about tuple, and lastly we are having boolean. This is what is all about like boolean. Okay, so we are having here boolean, in which we are keeping it here. Now what is boolean? Now boolean is nothing just but true or false. FALSE, false. Okay, so now a container, a data container which stores stores true or false, like flag, like switch, SWITC, switch stores 1 or 0, right? Just like the way how we store 1 and 0. I mean, if at all the switch is on, it is like 1. If at all the switch is off, it is 0. The same way we wanted one container which can only store true or false, okay, forever. Okay, we wanted some container like that. So what is that container all about? This container is this. Okay, like switch which stores 1 or 0, and like for example container, this container's name is like boolean. So we just do it like is class there. Okay, you will put it like true, class is there. So whenever you will do is like is class there, it will say true. If at all you change it to is class there, FALSE, false, okay, it will say it is false. Clear? So that's what I mean for true and false. For writing down these kind of like checking conditional things, we use true or false. We will be using true or false tomorrow, so that's where it will be more and more helpful. Okay, 0 or 1 is what we use it for, and that's what is all about boolean. So hey guys, we have completed all our like day 2 stuff. See how much big our notebook became, how much big, yellow. I mean, we have started with so many things we have done. See, so you should all be very proud that we have written so much things in today itself. Okay, so I have created one checkpoint and all. So what all we have completed today? So are you guys proud? I mean, you have completed today whole data structures. I mean, these are the only data structures possibly ever possible in Python. So are you guys proud of yourself? Yes or no? Okay, so are you guys proud of yourself? Yes or no? Just please put up yes. I'm very proud and all. I've covered today data structures. Wow, mummy, I've covered today data structures. You know that? So that's what you should be all doing today. And just go ahead and okay. So yep, that's what. I hope that you will be like getting it up across. So yes, now let's go ahead and see that what's your today for your assignment. Okay, so now what is our today's assignment? Today's assignment, you are only having one question. Okay, you all have to submit today one assignment. Okay, that one assignment is, you all will get this particular what we say notebook. I will give you this notebook. Using this notebook, this is your assignment. Okay, send us your Google Colab. Okay, you have to upload a Google Colab thing for your assignments. You need to use your Google Colab thing for your assignments. Even if you want to use your like what we say Anaconda Jupyter notebooks, you can do that. So not at all an issue. Yes, so it is like something. What is your assignment? Send us your notebook or Google Colab thing with this. List has its default functions, right? Dictionary has its default function. Set has its default function. Tuple has its default function. String has its default function. So you guys, so the question is, so you guys need to work with the default functions of each one of them, and so you need to just basically work with what you just need to work with is there dot. So now after dot there is these all functions are coming from each data type. You need to at least work with 5 different functions, 5 different default functions you need to work with. For example, like leave this thing and leave this thing is done. Now if at all you just go and lst dot. So you need to at least work with 5 of them and write an explanation to that. Okay, so now you have to work with list, dictionary, set, tuple, string. So you define one string and execute 5 default functions. Define one tuple and execute 5 different functions of tuple has only 2. Execute a set and write a set and execute 5 default functions in set. The same way, write a particular dictionary and execute 5 default things in dictionary. Write a list and then afterwards execute 5 different things in list. That's what is all about your data types. Okay, so these are the things in your data structures assignment all about. I hope that you all have understood what is your today's assignment, right? You guys have understood, yes or no? Just give me a small heads up. 5. Okay, everything, every data type requires 5. Clear? Only 5 for each data type. How to submit the assignment? Inside your YouTube link, just let me open up the YouTube. Just let me open up that. Copy. So inside your YouTube description, okay, you will be having one assignment submission link. Okay, you will be having one assignment submission link. Use that link for submitting your assignments. Okay, you will be having, just 1 minute. Okay, I'm just stopping it up here. So inside your descriptions, you will be having one assignment submission link. Use that link for this assignment submission form. Use that form for submitting your assignments. That's what it is all about. And how to actually, okay, so here it is. So here you have the series assignment submission form. That's how you have to actually go and do this thing all about. Fine, clear. So yep, I hope that you have understood right now. And yes, what else is there? You have got that answer. Now the 2 things remaining, one is like the Kahoot. So what is yesterday's Kahoot? First of all, like today's Kahoot question. So what is our today's Kahoot game pin? Today's Kahoot game pin for winning 10 LU coins for the first like for the top 5 winners. Top 5 winners will get 10 LU coins each. So the game pin for today is this. The form shows expired. Don't worry, it will open up, but that's the same form you have to use. That's the same form. Prasad and Yogesh or our other moderators who are there in the live chat right now, can you just please go ahead and see this thing? It will be done. So yep, So just go ahead and the form will be opened up, guys. Don't worry, the form will be opened up. And if at all you want me to explain you guys again the assignment, you all have to declare or define list, dictionary, set, tuple, string. Okay, and need to work with by default 5 functions. Each will have by default 5 functions at least. You work with them, and that's when you have to submit the work with, execute 5 default functions. 5 default functions. For example, if at all I am working with list, okay, lst dot, I'll define a list, then afterwards I will execute one append. Okay, my list dot append is done. lst dot pop, okay, my list dot pop is done. lst dot reverse, okay, I have executed one more. lst dot insert, okay, insert 4 at first location, it has been inserted. lst dot what we say, sort, okay, it will sort out, okay, sort is giving some like problem. You need to learn about this thing. Go literally learn about them all, and then actually go and execute them. Okay, that's how you have to be like executing 5 different functions for each one of that list variable. I have done it for 5. Now you have to go and do it for like dictionary, set, tuple, string, and upload your Jupyter notebook or Google Colab link to us. That's what you have to do. Okay, so deadline will be till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning you need to submit this assignment. So you need to submit your assignment before tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, our 11 a.m. our class starts. So before that you need to submit this assignment. Is it clear, guys, every one of you? Is there any other course for hacking? Hacking, we are starting ethical hacking. We are starting up one course. So just be with us. We are going to start it very soon. The deadline is like for like tomorrow morning 11 a.m. and I hope that you all guys have understood our assignment. Yes, deadline is like tomorrow morning. Any other question, guys? Any other question you are having it here? I hope that if at all you are having any other questions, just please go and put it across. So I will be there explaining you guys anything if at all you are missing up. And today is our LU like what is a quiz. Game pin is this. Go to kahoot.it and play this game, and if at all you are in the top 5 winners, you will be getting 10 Let's Upgrade coins. Okay, so now who are our yesterday's winners? To see that, we will go and see our reports. So who are our top 5 winners yesterday? Okay, so who are our top 5 winners? I'll just load it up in the meantime. Okay, I hope that we can code in editor also. You can code in editor, not an issue. Let me just close all the things which are not necessary. Yep. So today it is all about, yes, our coding thing is, no, not this one, sorry, this is a different quiz. Okay, so how to share Google Colab? Google Colab, you can share it with the help of what we say, you can share the link of your Google Colab. Just open the sharing access and give it to us. We will be able to see that. Yesterday 958 people were there playing our game, and what we say that who is our winner? So our winner is Komal KK07, Attu K95, and Nick. So these are the 5 winners of yesterday, and they just need to go and what we say that you just need to go and fill a Google form just with your registered email IDs, guys, and we will be able to verify them with the help of this Kahoot backend. So we will verify and we will be able to see that, okay, is it you only, yes or no? Clear? That's it, guys. Thanks a lot. And okay, one more thing, I'm uploading today's notes to community.letsupgrade.in. So all the people just go there and get your today's notes from. Okay, so we will be uploading today's notes to that community.letsupgrade.in. So yes, just 1 minute, let me open up the community.letsupgrade.in, and that's where it is. So I'm opening up the community.letsupgrade.in. Inside this, if at all you see, we have here having a free coding school. Inside free coding school, I will just go there and I'll upload my today's notebook. I'm very sorry for my internet. Today my internet is like having a very big trouble. So as you can see, our Geo is like, oh, not working. you guys and should say that, hey guys, please do something for at least my internet. I have 1,000 students to teach each day. Notebook of day 2. Okay, notebook of day 2. What all we have covered? Variable assignments, and we have covered what all things we have covered? Variable assignments, data structures, and objects. And what else we have covered? We have covered what else we have covered? We have covered, I think, we have covered what else we have covered today. So data structures is done, and variable, let me just post it across. And any of you guys are having any kind of questions, just go post it here in this questions, and we will be there readily available for answering your all answers. Okay, anyone having any kind of question in Python, just go and place it here, and we will be answering your all questions. And you can also post some what we say now what is the biggest thing here? If at all you be active on our community, you will be receiving Let's Upgrade coins. By using that Let's Upgrade coins, you can take our paid programs like AI, ML, and blockchain, advanced Python, JavaScript, advanced, and different kind of programs for free of cost. So be active as much as you can. What all activities you can do? You can go write blogs, you can answer questions, you can ask questions, you can like people's post there, you can share something, and that's how you can be active here. So that's it guys, thanks a lot, and thanks a lot for being here on this today's class. And tomorrow we'll be meeting back again, and in our tomorrow's class we'll be talking about our day 3, which will consist of operators and different stuff. So thanks a lot, vanakkam, and what we say, nandri, dhanyavadalu, dhanyabad, and what it is, and thanks a lot for being here today. And I hope that you all have understood few topics, and tomorrow we'll be covering up a lot on our operators and all. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys, thanks a lot. Our Jupyter notebook has already been uploaded. So do we need to explain those by default functions in your particular assignment? Yes, you need to do it. What is your community profile URL? My profile is like, just go and search Sai Kiran on that, you will be able to find me there, and that's what. So make sure your internet connection is good. As I'll make sure that my internet connection is good. Something I'll do, I have 2 things, and my 2 things are like, this is barely working, because of which we are able to be here. So yeah, so do we need to explain those by default function? Komal, we need to do that. Yep. So what is free mentorship program? Okay, so free mentorship program, we will meet you all guys in person. We will be like rolling out one form, and there we will call you all guys in one Zoom, and you will be interacting with me and fellow other trainers in one-on-one calls for see that what else you should be doing next with maybe Let's Upgrade, without Let's Upgrade, what is that next thing for you? That's what it is. Yep. And dhanyavada galu. Okay, so okay, game development, we are thinking something to launch in motion design and all. So 100% is coming up. And how many of you want your younger ones, your brother, sister, or your cousins who are aged 6 to 16, you want them to learn coding with us? We are thinking to start something like that. Okay, so how many of you are, if at all Let's Upgrade start something like that, you will make sure that your younger brothers and all are part of that online coding, but that coding will be 1-to-1. It is not 1-to-many. This is 1-to-many format. We will be doing that thing 1-to-1. Okay, so you all will be like having 1-to-1 stuff. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I just want to know that, just please put up a yes if at all you think that yes, I have to make sure that my younger brother is younger brother or younger sister is going to learn this thing. Okay. Okay, so that's what guys, thanks a lot. Just put up a small yes if at all you want. If at all you will make sure that your younger brother and all are going to learn Python or some other programming languages with us, just please make sure that they are just please put up that one small thing. Yes if at all. Okay, just put up a small yes. We will be like they're starting something. We are thinking to start something for them, so we will be like doing it very soon. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day. Okay, so how many, well, like many of you guys are saying yes, 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 yes. So yes, we are having one of the coolest product coming up from Let's Upgrade, that is like coding for younger ones. So yeah, just put up a small yes. That all you are thinking that it will be very, very worthwhile product for your younger brothers, sisters, cousins, son, daughter, whoever they may be. Yep, that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye. How to use Google Colab? Google Colab is very, very simple. Just go and search Google Colab in the thing, and you will be what we say that you will be like having Google Colab there. Just open it up. It's very, very simple. It's just like I'm in your Anaconda's like Jupyter notebook. So if at all you are having any trouble and all, tomorrow I'll show you. But today it's you just try it on yourself, and tomorrow we will show. Okay, notebook and Google Colab both can be submitted. Both can be submitted. Both can be submitted. Just go ahead and see. Thanks a lot, and tomorrow we'll be meeting for our different class. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.